Why do some people, even without resources, achieve extraordinary goals? The answer is one word: focus. That inner engine that drives you when everyone else stands still. In this video, we will transform an idea that often sounds boring and repetitive into a powerful tool that will change your financial and personal life. We are inspired by Danny Lopez, a leader in personal and financial development, who gives us a living guide on focus as a lifestyle. This is a map to your best version. Before we continue, let me clarify something. Focusing does not mean doing everything you planned in one day. It's something deeper than that. It's a mental process that requires several intangible elements. Here, I will explain exactly what those elements are, with concrete examples, especially in finance, so you understand how to turn that word into action and achieve extraordinary results. Section 1. What does focus really mean? It's not about crossing off tasks, it's about direction and purpose. Many people think focusing means waking up, checking the to-do list, and trying to cross off everything. Today, I'll answer emails, then update my budget, the record a video, the go exercise. And at the end of the day, you've done 1,000 things. But did any of them bring you closer to your main goal? Focus is not that. It's knowing where you're going, understanding your purpose, and acting accordingly. It's having an internal compass that guides you. Focus is a mental process. It's an inner journey, a quiet work in your mind and soul. To understand it, imagine your mind as a garden. If you want flowers to grow, your goals, first you need to till the soil, remove the weeds, negative thoughts, and plant the right seeds, clear ideas and goals. Then you water them daily, habits, and protect them from pests, distractions. Clarity. Before you focus, you must be very clear about what you want to achieve. Imagine Luna, who decides her goal is to save $50,000 in a year to make a down payment on a house. If she just says, "I want more money," that's not enough. She must define it exactly. $50,000 in 12 months. How much will be strict saving? How much investment? That precision is the seed of her focus. Decision. Once you have clarity, you make a firm decision to move forward. It's not a "maybe I'll try someday." It's a "I'm going to do it," with an internal conviction that this is your path. Priority. Here we reach another crucial point, knowing which activity to do first. You can't do everything at once. You must rank your tasks by their impact. For example, if Juan wants to generate passive income, he might prioritize learning about dividend investing before buying new gadgets. Section 2. Planning before focusing. Before you focus, you need to ask yourself, 1. What do I want to achieve? 2. Where do I want to go? 3. What is my ultimate goal? 4. Why do I want to reach that? If you don't answer these honestly, your focus will lack fuel. Without a clear purpose, your mind will shut down at the first difficulty. Maria wants to live debt-free. Good. But to what extent? Does she want to pay off her credit card or also the mortgage? Does she want to save for an emergency fund? Only when Maria asks herself, "Why do I want to live debt-free?" and answers, "To feel free," does she get the spark. Then she asks, "Where do I want to go?" and answers, "I want to build wealth so I can retire at 60 with $1 million. Now her focus has a clear direction. Having clarity to make focus easier is vital. When you know exactly what you want, focus flows almost by itself. It's like having a GPS in your mind. It gives you step-by-step directions, and every decision you make aligns with that destination. Section 3. Focus as a way of life. Focus is not a punishment. It's an active mindset. Many people believe that if you focus, you have to give up all pleasure. I won't go out with friends, I won't watch series, I won't dance, I won't go to the beach. But that's not true. Focus doesn't cancel fun, it puts it in the right place. Anna is focused on saving for an apartment down payment. Her friends invite her on a summer vacation. Before, Anna would have said yes without thinking. Now, with clear focus, she asks herself, does this trip bring me closer to my goal? Can I afford it without hurting my savings? She decides, yes, I'll go, but I'll find a budget package and pay with a discount, or just postpone the trip 6 months. That's focus, selecting experiences that support your vision without eliminating the joy of life. A life plan with 100% focus. Your life plan should be soaked in focus. Imagine a board with your financial goal in the center with the words, earn $50,000 monthly. Around it, every decision you make must pass this filter. Does this bring me closer to my goal? If you're offered a comfortable job that pays only $1,000 a month, you accept it only if it leaves time and energy for your main project. If a family member asks for help that requires large time or money expenses, you evaluate, does this bring me closer or distract me from my goal? If you decide to spend $500 monthly on advertising your online store, because your numbers show those $500 could generate $2,000 in sales, you do it, without hesitation. In other words, no wavering. You only choose what guides you, not what overwhelms you. Section 4. How to recognize a focused person. When someone is focused, you can tell instantly. That person walks with a firm step, speaks with conviction, keeps their gaze high, has a sparkle in their eyes, almost as if they're always switched on. You notice their projects moving forward one after another. If they started with $0, now they have $1,000, then $5,000, then $10,000. Their results are a clear sign they keep their focus despite storms. Pablo started selling smoothies from his kitchen. With a $200 investment, he made $1,000 in 1 month. Instead of stopping to celebrate, he reinvested $500 in a mobile cart. After a year, Pablo had 2 carts and was making $5,000 monthly. Today, at 25 years old, he runs 5 carts, invested in a small local franchise, and diversified. The key? He never lost focus, even when others criticized his idea. Section 5. The priorities of focus. Your life plan. Growth pushes out what doesn't serve you. When you're in growth mode, your life cleans up. You leave behind activities you used to enjoy, but now just distract you. Some friendships no longer fit your new rhythm, and that's okay. You might even distance yourself from family who don't understand your vision, and though it hurts, that can be part of the price. Laura, a 29-year-old accountant, used to party every Saturday. She wanted to enjoy life, of course, but when she set a goal to save $50,000 a year to invest in properties, she realized those Saturday nights with bottles and drinks costing $200 each time interfered with her goal. So she decided to meet friends at affordable cafes or outdoor walks, where she could chat and relax without spending much. Section 6. Happiness and self-sufficiency in focused people. The source of true joy. Focused people reach a level of success where, interestingly, they feel complete by themselves. They don't need someone else to fill their emptiness. They enjoy others' company but don't depend on it to feel good. Their happiness comes from knowing they are achieving big things, that their time and effort matter. Juana used to think she needed a partner to be happy, But when she started focusing on her goal to open a coffee shop, she discovered her passion for gastronomy. With each achievement, the first customer, the first 5-star review, her self-esteem grew. Today, she enjoys her friends but doesn't need a relationship to feel fulfilled. Her satisfaction comes from every coffee bean she roasts, and every month she sees her numbers grow. The contrast between two entrepreneurs. Let's think about Daniel and Ricardo, who opened a car accessories business. Daniel had a clear plan: generate $20,000 monthly to reinvest in inventory and advertising. He studied the niche, chose reliable suppliers, and spent 2 hours daily improving his website. Ricardo opened the same business but without a clear plan. He did everything randomly, replied to social media when he felt like it, bought stock without researching prices, showed inventory to customers without checking profit margins. Result: Daniel grew quickly, made $20,000 in 6 months, and opened a second location. Ricardo, a year later, barely recovered his initial investment and had to cut hours because he burned out. The difference? Focus. Daniel concentrated on every step aligned with his goal, while Ricardo scattered his efforts in 1,000 tasks without direction. Section 7. Drawing your upward path. Visualize your growth step by step. When we talk about drawing an upward path, we mean mapping out the journey that will take you from where you are now to where you want to be, step by step. In a notebook or on a whiteboard, draw an arrow rising from left to right. At the tip, write your ultimate goal. For example, $50,000 monthly net income. Then identify the intermediate stages needed, like small steps along the arrow, like stations on the way. Example: first step, sell my first online course. Second, give 5 consultations per month. Third, open a second income source, like a store or Airbnb. Fourth, create digital content to generate passive income. Last before the goal, launch my premium membership. Now you can see your progress as a clear climb. You don't have to do everything at once. Just focus on climbing one step at a time. Section 8. The reality of the process and enjoyment. Yes, the path may seem hard, but enjoyable. It might sound repetitive. Focusing is hard, and it is. But what makes it magical is that you enjoy the journey. Every small achievement gives you a dopamine rush. Every step completed brings you closer to that version of yourself you imagine. You celebrate those mini goals, earning your first $500, enrolling your first student, closing your first consultation. Sylvia had dreamed for years of owning a restaurant, but she got distracted replying to memes and watching series. When she defined her focus, she started seeing every movie as an opportunity. She studied the cooking shown, took notes of recipes. She practiced. She bought a recipe book for $20, learned a new technique each week, and after 6 months, she already had a solid menu. Her long-term goal, opening her restaurant, was no longer a mere wish. It was a reality she saw blossoming. Today's sacrifice is tomorrow's reward. If you need $2,000 to study and don't have it, most people get stuck there. But you, who are focused, make a mini plan. Every sacrifice has a purpose. You can sell that TV you only used for Netflix, doing so with the conviction that the sale is invested in your education and growth. That's worth much more than the bright screen that used to entertain you without adding value. Mateo has a guitar he never uses because he doesn't play well. He decides to sell it for $200. With that, he pays half of a guitar course that will teach him to compose music to monetize on YouTube. Anna has an extra mattress in the guest room. She sells it for $100. With that, she buys a microphone to start her finance podcast. Every time you sell something just for fun, remember, You're trading fleeting entertainment for real milestones that bring you one step closer to your goal. Section 9. Fundamental steps to achieve focus. Before any plan, you must look in the mirror inside yourself and do an honest introspection. Who do I want to be? A successful investor generating passive income? An entrepreneur who sells 3 franchises? A mentor charging $1,000 per hour? What are my dreams? Buying a vacation home? Having an early retirement fund? Traveling worry-free every year? What excites me so much that just thinking about it makes me smile? These motivations must be authentic, not fantasies or popular ideas. If thinking about your dream just makes you say, "I wish," but doesn't spark a fire inside, maybe it's not your true dream. Laura excitedly imagines buying a yacht, but also feels anxious because she doesn't want confinement or complications. Then she discovers that what really motivates her is having free time for her family and her passion for sailing. There she finds her genuine motivation. Personal planning. Once you know who you want to be and what motivates you, design your plan in 4 areas. 1. Financial goals. How much and in what time? 2. Daily habits. Study, saving, working on your main project. 3. People and environments. Mentors, coaches, communities that push you forward. 4. Tracking. Review your progress weekly and adjust. For example, if your financial goal is $50,000 monthly in 12 months with your digital business, your daily habits should be: spend 30 minutes each morning reviewing your goal. Reserve 1 hour daily to create content promoting your online course. Save 20% of your monthly income in an emergency fund. Analyze your small daily expenses before bed. People and environments. Join a financial mastermind twice a month. Hire a coach specialized in investments. Attend a weekly e-commerce entrepreneur meetup. Tracking. Every Sunday night, review how much progress you made in course sales. Every month, analyze your dividend investments to see if you're on track for 8% annual return. Adjust your expenses and cancel at least 2 unnecessary subscriptions. Motivations that drive you. These motivations must be so powerful that just imagining them brings a smile to your face. They are not fleeting fantasies, but an inner spark. The mental image of your family traveling debt-free. The feeling of closing the sale of your first VIP course. The vision of walking through your own new office. When these images excite you, your mind constantly seeks them like a magnet. And that, my friend, is the essential engine of focus. I recommend creating a financial vision board and looking at it every day. Don't know how? Click the video on the screen where I explain step by step how to build it. Seeing it daily feeds your subconscious focus. Every time you walk around your home and see it, your mind will remember why you do what you do. That constant reminder turns your motivation into action. Remember, focus is your starting point. It's not easy, but it's the most direct path to an extraordinary life. The people you admire today, entrepreneurs, artists, or athletes, didn't get there by chance. They got there through discipline, good habits, and total focus. You can achieve it too. Today can be the day you make the decision that changes everything. Write down your financial goal, believe in it with every fiber of your being, design your plan, and follow it consistently. And if doubt consumes you, come back to this message. Listen again. Reconnect. Surrender to the process. Because you, my friend, are already on the growth train. There's no turning back. Your extraordinary life awaits.